Yeah, man. I went to Morris Brown College. I graduated from Benjamin Elijah Mays in 1990. Went to Morris Brown for like 2 years. Then I went to Atlanta Area Tech. Man, took up a trade. And Morris Brown, it was a great experience, man. You know, I got to meet with other people, man, from different states, man. You know what I'm saying? The best part that I thought was kind of cool was, you know what I'm saying, hearing the way different people talk, you know what I'm saying? It kind of tripped me out a little bit, man. But, you know, everybody was cool, man. You know, I like the aspect of, you know, I was going to play on the football team, man. I knew some of the football players, kind of got in good with, you know, some of the coaches, man. You know, knowing being that I was from Atlanta, man, you know, people that weren't from here, you know, we can kind of like hook up, man. Show them what spot to hit, you know what I'm saying, down the A. But it was cool, man. It was just like going to like high school, a real big high school. I wanted to stay on campus, man. I just couldn't stay on campus. That was the messed up part about it. But Timo, he stayed on campus, man. He stayed in Gammon. It's a building called Gammon, and it's a theological building, man. So we had a lot of good times in that, man. I had an X-rated one, but it ain't really that X-rated, but it was kind of hard, man, cause man, somehow we got a hold of this tape, man, with these cats in high school, and it was one of the cats was like his father was a real prominent man in Southwest Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna mention no name though, but I mean, man, I can't believe, man, that tape had done got from a motherfucking house all the way up to the towers in Morehouse, man. I mean Morris Brown, man. Motherfuckers was in there like looking at the tape, man, like crying around. Like I was real sick, cause it turned out I grew up with the little girl, man. The girl who they did that with, man. I used to play with her, man, in Chapel Forest, man, off Bankhead, man. Was about this little, man, like 4 or 5 years old. I remember her, man. I didn't know she had went to school like that, but it wasn't funny like that. It was just funny, just how just niggas like, ooh, like, dang, I ain't never seen that before, man.
Yeah. So what happened on tape?
Man, they was just, you know, they was just having sex with the girl, man. All of them. They was just doing some real porno stuff, man. I was like, man, these young niggas crazy, man.
What, they were high schoolers doing this?
Yeah, they was in high school. Man, I don't know how old she was, man. I just knew she went to high school. I knew she was in high school. I don't know how old she was. All of them was in high school. So all of them were teenagers, you know what I'm saying? All of them about like 18, something like that, maybe 20, I don't know. But I was just, man, it was just so funny, man, because I had just walked up in there, man. I was like, man, that's what you call it. Oh, that's Buddy. Okay. Yeah, that was funny, man. What else, man? Another funny thing, man, that me and Timo, we used to get drunk in his dorm, man. And when Cisco had came out,
yeah,
he's like, man, you ain't gonna drink that Cisco, man. I'm like, man, please, I'm finna drink that Cisco.
We used to drink that Cisco too.
Man, I drunk one little bottle like this, man. I think Timo had one too, man. Man, we was just laid out in the dorm like this on the floor, man. His room, but the dudes next door were coming in there laughing at us, man. It was crazy, man. It was wild, man. It was wild, man. College, man. It was cool, man. See, but I never did take any classes, man. It was like, I think I might have got into some legal problems, man. And man, had to do some other stuff, man. That's when I went to Atlanta Area Tech. You know what I'm saying? But if you can go to school, man, go, man. You know, you get the good grades, scholarship, man. Got money, man. Your parents got bread, man. Go, man. What made me want to go to college, man? Cause really, I thought that I was gonna be able to stay on campus, man. You know, just live the college life like you see on TV. You know what I mean? But it turned out it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I think the people that was from outside of Georgia really had good time than me having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But Man, I couldn't even really get into myself. When I wanted to go there, I wanted to get into my classes, man, but it was like, man, they had me in like remedial courses and like
What
098, what's the level that? 098. It's 101, like, oh, no, I was like, man, man. I ain't finna, spend my folk money or spend my money, cause, I got a staff loan and a couple of Pell Grants or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, I had to pay them staffing loans off, you know what I mean? And then just drag me through college and make me take them remedial courses, make me pay for them. That might have been protocol or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't, that was a waste of my time, man. Going through the remedial courses, man. I want to get into my shit, man. I want to be like a chemist, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you majored in chemistry?
I want to be up.
Oh, that's hot.
Do shit like that, man. I want to come up with the cure for AIDS and all that shit, man.
Yeah? That's what's up. So, so you got kids right now.
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
I got 4 boys.
Alright, so what do you see for, their future? You see college in their future?
Man, yeah, I see college in their future, man. It's just got to be not only just work, it's got to be fun too. You feel what I'm saying? Not as like going on like a sports scholarship. I want them to play sports, but I ain't too like you got to get on that damn football field and get out there. You know what I'm saying? I gradually say, man, you want to play some baseball? Something like that. My kids are into like art. You know what I'm saying? Art and video games. You know what I'm saying? And drawing and that type of stuff, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't really tell as far as like, cause I tell them all the time, like, man, you see that? You can, on TV, you like that video game, you can make you a video game. Yeah. And the video game commercial come on with the fry where you say, you want to make a video game? You can make your own video game. I just be like, kind of like pushing them toward that, Well, I was coming, man. I had just got my wax, man, from my first solo album, Man Like the Dog album. I was just excited all day, man. I was celebrating, man, having a good time, man, just passing out wax. And I think, man, that late that night, man, we had went to Blue Flame. And I was with 2 of my homeboys, with the Dungeon family, Sham Dunn, and G-Rock, and C Smooth. Having a good time, man, drinking, man, just having a good time, man. Got back to the dungeon, I dropped them off, man, and that's like the last thing I remember, man, just like dropping them off, and like, just the airbag just exploding in my face, man. I'm like, man, nah, I know I just didn't wreck, man. And it just turned out, man, I had, fell asleep behind the wheel, man, the guardrail went through the front of the car, man, down by the gas pedal. They just crushed my right leg below the knee. They couldn't do nothing with it. So that was an experience, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, thanks for everybody that had prayers for me, man. That wished me good, man. That's all reason. And the ones that wished me bad. Thanks.